So I guess words to live by, according to Leo Vinci. As I've been saying in the last couple blogs, I'd ordered a set of exhausts, exhaust plural, for the Duke 890R, and here they are installed. So this big thing actually came in the box, and I think I've mounted, well, the box is up there. You can kind of see it up in the rafters. It's got the stock exhaust and mount hanger in there. But here it is, really simple installation. Considering all the years that I've had to adapt exhausts to fit bikes in a desire, I guess, to save money. Like if I get the exhaust from this bike to fit this bike, you know, I can get it for half price and cut and shut and weld and adapt and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, straight bolt on. There are a bunch of videos already about adding this on to a 790 or an 890 or an 890R, so I didn't bother with that. Besides, usually when I'm working on the bike, I'm pretty handy mechanically, but a side effect of me wrenching is a whole lot of swearing. So no one needs to hear that. Anyway, probably fewer curse words than average with this installation. Removing the old one is simple and straightforward. Torx bolt here. Torx bolt here, which has been removed. I've filled these in with a couple of M8 Allen bolts I had lying around, and yeah, this goes on here. And it's mounting a dual exhaust. You have to be careful in that you don't put this on and then tighten this down fully. You put it on so you can still adjust it and move it. These little exhausts mount to the seat rail. They've got two different spacers, whether you're running the seat rail or not, which is kind of handy. I'm not, obviously. And I also really like the fit between this piece and this. Oftentimes it's loose and it's wobbly, and they say to throw some muffler paste in there and that sort of thing, but the nice little slip fit on there. I would have liked these to sit a bit further, I think, you know, so it butts up against. You can see where it started to spread here, and I think there's obviously the weld in here is where the male piece butts up, but whatever. I noticed that on one of the other videos is that you'd think you'd slide that on all the way there, but actually you back it off a bit, mount it up, and then exhaust springs are the last step. And like a lot of the aftermarket exhaust kits that come in, they nicely included an exhaust spring puller, so you're not monkeying with a set of pliers or something like that, which is a great way to lose an eyeball. But anyway, I'm not going to do a sound video again. This is a cheaper GoPro. There's a bunch of background noise. You can go online and find a million soundbite videos for various exhausts, and it's based on the quality of your speakers at home on your computer or on your phone. But anyway, they sound good. You know, when you fire it up, and this is the idea of it. Oh, I'm gonna ride it to work, you know, some early morning, fire it up. You don't want to wake up the neighbors and upset everybody, but it's not much louder than stock at idle. If you really twist the throttle, it makes a nice roar. Because of course we know a lot of the sound deadening these days comes with this huge catalytic converter. And I know guys have said, you know, get a cat eliminator, get rid of the catalytic converter, save a bunch of weight, blah blah blah. But then I'd need to remap the bike, and I don't even want to try that, I guess, for a number of reasons. You know, the bike is designed to run with a catalytic converter. Yes, there's maps that you can get from the dealer. Again, my local dealer is a brand new KTM dealer. I think if I went and said, hey, can you give me the Acra map, they'd kind of stare at me blankly. So, and plus, you know, I don't want it so loud that I can't stand riding the thing. So yesterday when I had it mounted, I took it out for about a 100-kilometer ride. And, you know, I always wear earplugs, and I'm worried about, you know, that droning, you know, if an exhaust is too loud or the pitch isn't great. You know, unless you're on full throttle, you know, it becomes a bit annoying to listen to. But actually, it sounded good. You know, it wasn't too loud, wasn't too annoying, and you know, a couple little little pops, you know, when you're off the throttle and coming to a stop, and the stock one did that too. So it was I think it's a good match, and of course no trouble lights or codes come up. So yeah, I guess just waiting on a couple more parts. Told you about the Evotech Rad Guard. It's on its way from England because they don't sell them in North America, or at least they don't for a reasonable price. I'm not paying 170 bucks US for a Rad Guard when I can get it from the UK shipped for less than that, much less than that. Got a orange anodized sprocket cover coming in. Got a few orange bits coming in from the dealer, and I also got a call the other day saying that there was a box because the company bought out a KTM dealer and became a KTM and gas dealer, and when I bought this, it was out of the new shop. So as they were clearing out the old shop, they realized there was a box with I don't think my name was on it, but this bike's VIN number was on it, and apparently I didn't know this about the 890R, but it comes with does come with a passenger seat and passenger pegs. So that's beneficial to me in that if I do throw some tail bags on this thing for a longer ride, I'd take this off and just put on the passenger seat, or it's an easy way to attach a tail pack of some sort to the bike without mucking up the paint job or the stickers here. And I also heard back from Woodcraft. I said in one of my earlier vlogs that they'd sent me the wrong bolts, so I sent them an email with a photo, and sure enough they went and checked, and not every single one they had in stock, but a run of, I don't know, maybe they do them in runs of 10 or 15, had the wrong bolts. So they appreciated the heads up. They put the correct bolts in the kits that'll go out later, and they'll be mailing me some replacement coarse thread bolts, or they're in the mail already, so who knows, they might come in fairly quickly. So again, what I've got in here is fine. I think they're good quality bolts, but it's always nice to put in the correct bolts that are spec'd for this. So I'll swap those out as soon as they come in. So basically that's it. We're about a week and a half away from the first track day, which is pretty exciting. Anytime you take a new bike on the track. As I said, this is an old track day tire, so I'm not a hero on the streets. There's no chicken strips on this, only because I had it out at the track last year, but I'll swap this out for the Power Cup 2 and take it out to the track and hopefully have some fun. And I'll have a video of that as well too. I've got a GoPro mount for the handlebar, and hopefully the weather cooperates and have some fun out on the track.